This is Exodus 1 through 6. The cry in bondage, the call, the name, the promise of deliverance. Let my people go.
Break the chains, let my people go.
Exodus 3:14.
I am set so.
Raise your voice, tell Pharaoh no. Isaiah 61:1. Captives go free where the Spirit of the Lord is. 2 Corinthians 3:17. Liberty. If the Son makes you free, John 8:36. We walk out with the keys.
They built on our backs in a foreign land. Bricks in the sun, blood in the sand. Exodus 1:12, affliction grew us. Pressure made a people stand. Romans 5:3 through 5. Hope from the squeeze, midwives fear God. Life over decree. Exodus 1:17. Courage in the unseen. They tried to drown seed in the Nile's flow, but heaven kept the promise in the basket's glow. Exodus 2:3 through 10, Moses ran. Then Moses met the fire, holy ground beneath the slave's desire. Exodus 3:5, I am that I am, spoke from flame. Exodus 3:14, the name carries the claim. Say to the chains, I'm sent by the God of forever. The covenant remembers, bones and letters. Exodus 2:24 through 25, I'm not illa. Mouth feels heavy. Exodus 4:10, but power rides with the message already. Staff the serpent to sign. Exodus 4:3 through 5, wonder is the language of a God. Move time, tell the tyrant let go of God's firstborn. Exodus 4:22 through 23.
Chains, let my people go.
Exodus 6:6 through 7.
6 through 7, I will bring you out.
Lift faith up. Psalm 105, 26 through 38. Where the Spirit of the Lord is. 2 Corinthians 3:17. Liberty. If the Son makes you free, John 8:36. We walk out with the keys. Knurl on time. Pharaoh's not a crown. It's the habit, the feed, the secret that drowns. It's the screen at 2 a.m., the bottle, the rage. Romans 6:16, slaves to what we obey. But Romans 6:6 says the old man's crucified. Chains get nervous when the truth is applied. Isaiah 52:2, shake dust, lose span. Stand up, Zion, freedom in your hands. Hebrews 11:24 through 27. Moses weighed Egypt against heaven, choice made clean. Choose holiness over the palace cuisine. Daniel 1:8 echoes the scene. Fear says stop, faith says go. Exodus 5:2 mocks the miracles glow. Plague after plague, false gods fall. Exodus 7 through 11, the Lord is all. Pharaoh's heart hard, but the promise is still. Ezekiel 36:26. New heart I feel, so I preach to addictions like Moses to kings. Let go in the name above everything. Philippians 2:9 through 11.
Who sent you?
I am sent me.
Exodus 3:14.
What backs you?
Blood that sets free.
Exodus 12:13
1 Peter 1:18.
through 19.
What proof?
Set captives at liberty. Luke 4:18. What now? Walk out with a holy identity. 1 Peter 2:9.
Break the chains, let my people go.
Exodus 3:4.
Raise your voice, said so.
James 4:7. Rizzo.
Captive friend.
Where the Spirit of the Lord is. 2 Corinthians 3:17. Liberty. If the Son makes you free, John 8:36. We walk out with the keys. This is deliverance. Not a vibe. A verdict the King has vacant. Let them go. This is Exodus 14 and 15. The waters split. Fear drowns. Faith walks.
Through the sea, we walk on past the storm can't see. Exodus 14:21 through 22. When the waves roar, His word holds me. Isaiah 43:2. By faith we crossed Hebrews 11:29. And the horse and rider drowned behind.
Egypt behind, impossible before. Dust at our heels, thunder at the shore. People cry out, Exodus 14:11-12. Was bondage better than graves? But Moses says, stand still, watch Yahweh save. 14:13 through 14, pillar of cloud moves, glory draws a line. 14:19 through 20, darkness to them, light to our side. Rod lifts high, east wind writes a road. 21, walls like glass where the deep once flowed. Anxiety chases like chariots run.
Philippians 4:6 through 7.
Peace is a shield, not a pun. I plant my step on a promise not seen. 2 Corinthians 5:7.
Faith in the unseen King.
Psalm 77:16 through 20. Water saw and trembled. The footprints of God in the storm assembled. He makes a way where maps say none. Isaiah 43:19.
Behold what's never been done. Through the sea, we walk on past the storm can't see. Exodus 14:21 through 22. When the waves roar, His word holds me. Isaiah 43:2. By faith we crossed Hebrews 11:29.
We sing on the far side, Miriam's tambourine. Exodus 15:20 through 21. But wilderness waits, next test unseen. Today's Red Sea is the relapse call, the job that fell the night you crawl. 1 Corinthians 10:1 through 2. Baptized into Moses through sea and cloud. A picture of death to the old, to the new we're vowed. Romans 6:4, buried and raised to walk. If the water's open, then let your faith talk. Psalm 46, rivers a city made glad. While kingdoms melt, His help makes the heart unclad. When fear says turn, I face the blue wall. The breath of God splits what wanted me to fall. Anxiety's chariot loses a wheel. Exodus 14:25, the trapper feels the trapper steal. Not by might, not by my scheme. Zechariah 4 sings, Spirit writes the dream. So we step, family in tow, scars in sight. The deepest night bows to a deeper light.
People, I'm surrounded.
The Lord will fight for you.
You only need be still.
I can't do this.
Cleared, I stand certain.
See salvation
What if I drown?
when you pass through waters. I'm with you.
Isaiah 43:2. Through the sea, we walk on past the storm can't see. Exodus 14:21 through 22. When the waves roar, His word holds me. Isaiah 43:2. By faith we crossed Hebrews 11:29. And the horse and rider drowned behind.
Testimony is geography. On this side, we sung.
We sing.
This is Exodus 19 and 20. The mountain burned, the heavens spoke, and freedom was written in flame. This isn't just their story.
Fire on the mountain.
Holy words that free, not stoned to bind.
God, love neighbor, Matthew 22:37 through 40, the key.
Smoke covers Sinai, thunder shakes the ground. Exodus 19:6 through 19, heaven's voice resounds. Boundaries drawn, no playing with holy.
19:12 through 13, slowly.
Holiness isn't distance, it's weight. Glory that bends knees before it's too late. 10 words fall like flame from the sky. Exodus 21 through 17, truth that doesn't lie. Not to cage us, but to keep us alive. Psalm 119:11, worst or deep so souls survive. Psalm 119:105, lamp when the night tries to twist what's right.
Modern minds call commands old chains, but sin is the prison that locks up brains.
God's way is guardrails, not bars. His truth outlasts trends and scars. Matthew 5:17, not broken, fulfilled. Each line still builds when temptation whispers freedom is ignoring.
John 8:32, truth keeps the soul from imploring. Fire on the mount.
Holy words that free, not stone to bind, but hearts to see.
Psalm 19:7,
Write it inside.
Jeremiah 31:33, love God, love neighbor, Matthew 22:37 through 40, the key. Modern life, this is where it breathes. Deuteronomy 6:5, love him with everything.
Exodus 23,
No other gods before me.
today that's careers, fame, lust, and the glowing screen.
1 John 5:21, keep idols away. Let your heart stay clean, take his name with weight.
Exodus 27,
It's how you live, not just what's prayed in heaven. Sabbath rest
Exodus 28,
through 11, not law to trap, but space to breathe. A gift that teaches presence when life says press.
where parents. Exodus 20:12,
Forgiveness lives where bitterness dwells. No murder isn't just the blade. Matthew 5:21 through 22, kill the hate before it invades. Guard covenant flame, Hebrews 13:4.
honor love behind closed doors.
Don't steal, Ephesians 4:28. Work, give, create, speak truth.
Exodus 20:16, even when lies look clean.
Don't covet what's not yours. Philippians 4:11 through 13. Contentment shuts every door. These aren't relics of some old age, they're rhythms to walk out of the cage.
Fire on the mountain.
Holy words that free, not stone to bind, but hearts to see.
Psalm 19:7, write it inside.
Jeremiah 31:33, love God, love neighbor, Matthew 22:37 through 40, the key. Golden calves still rise, glowing screens, empty pursuit, shallow fame. But the flame hasn't dimmed. It's not about stone on a mountain, it's about fire etched on hearts that choose yes.
Fire on the mountain.
Holy words that free, not stone to bind, but hearts to see.
Psalm 19:7,
Write it inside.
Jeremiah 31:33, love God, love neighbor, Matthew 22:37 through 40, the key. This is an ancient law in a museum. It's fire, meant to live inside you. This is Exodus 16 through 17:32 through 34, bread in the morning, water from a wound, glory in a tent. God wasn't just leading them through the wilderness, He was teaching them how to live.
Teach me in the waiting, Deuteronomy 8:2-3. Feed me with the word my eyes can see, Matthew 4:4. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Make my heart soft where it used to be sore. Hebrews 3:7-8.
Manna falls with the sunrise. Exodus 16:4-15. Mercy in disguise. Each day enough, no hoarding for tomorrow. 16:19-20. Faith in the daily, not sorrow. Deuteronomy 8:2-3. He humbled and tested to show us inside when comfort's arrested. Modern life chases storage and speed, but God's rhythm says, trust me for today's need. Matthew 6:11. Give us this day His bread for now, not fear for delay. Water strikes from the rock. Exodus 17:5-6. Grace in places dry and blocked. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Christ the rock, even in dry seasons. His presence shocks, they grumbled and quarreled. 17:2-7. Testing God like He left heaven. Modern hearts do the same, scroll after scroll. Why this delay? Why this toll? But James 1:2-4 says, trials grow endurance, make faith mature, steady sure. Philippians 2:14. Do all things without complaint. Praise over bitterness paints a different scene.
Teach me in the waiting. Deuteronomy 8:2-3. Feed me with the word my eyes can't see. Matthew 4:4. From the rock that follows. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Make my heart soft where it used to be sore. Hebrews 3:7-8.
They built a calf when patience broke. Exodus 32:1-6. Turn gold to a god when fear spoke. Modern life bows the same way. When the wait feels long, idols find their say.
But Moses interceded 32:11-14. Mercy came down, covenants stayed clean.
The tent of meeting, Exodus 33:7-11. Presence outside the camp, face to face like friends again.
Exodus 34:5-10. Glory passed by, the covenant reset. Modern wilderness is the hall between prayers and answers, dreams and proofs. It's the job that hasn't called back, the healing that lingers, the night's faith feels cracked. Hebrews 3:7-9. Don't harden your heart when the wait feels long. Isaiah 40:31. They that wait renew their strength, grow wings strong.
Modern youth, stop rushing the desert, let it teach. Patience is soil where trust can reach. Teach me in the waiting. Deuteronomy 8:2-3. Feed me with the word my eyes can't see. Matthew 4:4. From the rock that follows. 1 Corinthians 10:4. Make my heart soft where it used to be sore. Hebrews 3:7-8.
The wilderness isn't punishment, it's preparation. It's where slaves become sons and wanderers become carriers of presence.
This is Exodus 25-40. The blueprints of glory, the place where God chose to dwell among His people. It wasn't just a tent in the desert. It was a prophecy of His presence inside us.
Build a place for presence. Exodus 25:8.
Oceans fall like holy rhythm. Exodus 25 through 31, every measurement sings a kingdom hymn. Gold, acacia wood, lampstands shine. 25:10 through 40 on Ark of the Covenant. Mercy seat above. 25:17 through 22, glory meets love. Lamp burns, table set, bread stays fresh. 25:23 through 30, his light never rests. Curtains woven blue and scarlet tight. 26:1 through 37, heaven's story stitched in sight. Exodus 29:42 through 46, he promises to dwell, to walk in their midst. Modern life chases platforms and praise, but presence isn't found in performance haze. John 4:23 through 24, true worship in spirit and truth. 1 Peter 2:5, living stones built in living proof. The tabernacle whispered what Calvary would shout. God with us inside, not out.
Build a place for presence. Exodus 25:8. Let every stone and stitch proclaim his way. Not walls to tramp, but space to lead. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Hearts become a sea.
Moses followed the blueprint exact. Exodus 39:32 through 43, glory filled when obedience stacked. Exodus 40:33 through 35, glory arrives, he couldn't enter. Presence so strong, every inch sang heaven's song. Modern life forgets the pattern, still true. Holiness before glory breaks through. 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20. Your body's the temple bought with the price. Hebrews 8:5, earthly shadows point to heavenly slice. Don't build with compromise, half hard or show. Let the inner room be where his rivers flow. Exodus 35:5 through 29, every willing heart brought offerings to give. Modern use, offer your time, your gifts, your space. Let every act say, come live. It's not about tents and sand, but hearts and flame. When presence fills, nothing stays the same.
Build a place for presence. Exodus 25:8. Let every stone and stitch proclaim his way. Not walls to trap, but space to meet. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Hearts become a sea.
He no longer waits outside the tabernacle, pointed to this. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Prepare the space, live like he's home.
Build a place for presence. Exodus 25:8. Let every stone and stitch proclaim his way. Not walls to trap, but space to meet. 1 Corinthians 3:16. Hearts become a sea.
The glory used to rest in a tent. Now it rests in you. Build carefully.
Exodus 13. A cloud in the day, a fire in the night. He didn't just lead them then, he's leading now. Follow the flame.
Pillar in the day, flame in the night. Exodus 13:21. I'll follow where you move, even without sight. Numbers 9:23. When you rise, we rise. When you stay, we stay. Your fire is the map that lights the way.
He let him out when Pharaoh backed him to a dead end. Exodus 13:17, root through the long bend. Pillar of cloud in the daylight shield. Presence on patrol in the battlefield. Exodus 13:21 through 22. Never left the view. Compass in the blue. When night fell, the fire rose. Light in the dark where the wild wind blows. Modern world runs on screens and plans, but divine GPS don't fit in man's hands. Proverbs 3:5 through 6. Trust the Lord, not your sight. He'll make the path straight through the fight. I don't need the map, need to move. Where he rests I camp, where he shifts I groove. Cloud covers, fire shines, presence leads. Exodus 14, 19 through 20. Between enemies and the free.
Pillar in the day, flame in the night. Exodus 13, 21. I'll follow where you move, even without sight. Numbers 9:23. When you rise, we rise. When you stay, we stay. Your fire is the map that lights the way.
Yeah. Numbers 9:15 through 23. They waited for the lift, no movement till the cloud made the shift. Sometimes a day, sometimes a year. That's patience forged in wilderness gear. Modern pace says move, don't stall. But as timing breaks every human wall. Isaiah 40:31. Wait, renew strength, rise in flight. Sometimes the cloud still so faith learns to fight. Fire by night, kept vipers from the camp. Presence like heat where fear tried to clamp. Psalm 121:6. Sun can't strike, moon can't harm. Protected in the promise, surrounded by his arm. If he moves, I follow. If he waits, I kneel. This is more than direction, this is covenant real. This is covenant real.
Pillar in the day, flame in the night. Exodus 13, 21. I'll follow where you move, even without sight. Numbers 9:23. When you rise, we rise. When you stay, we stay. Your fire is the map that lights the way.
When he moves, we move.
When he moves, we move.
When he stays, we wait. This is how you survive the wilderness.
No.
Not by sight,
When he moves, we move.
but by presence.
Pillar in the day, flame in the night. I'll follow where you move, follow where you move, even without sight.
Direction ain't a map, it's a flame.
We move, we move.
This is Exodus 17. The first battle after deliverance. No more running, no more hiding. When the mullet comes, we fight.
Hands raised, banner high. Exodus 17:15.
The Lord is my banner, my battle cry.
When the enemy strikes, I won't retreat.
Exodus 17:11, victory flows where
Faith and fire meet.
yeah. Okay. Fresh out the sea, first steps in the sand. Amalek hits like a strike from a hidden hand. Exodus 17, they Joshua on the field, so tighten the fist while Moses climbs high where heaven and earth kiss. 17, 9 through 10, hands raised, staff lifted, power flows. Amalek slipping when he dropped, they faltered when he rose. They pushed 7, 10, 11 through 13. Heaven strength in the human bush. Aaron and Hur on each side. 17, 12, lifting weight when Moses couldn't hide. Modern life ain't different in the fight. When you're tired, get believers holding your hands right. Ecclesiastes 4, 9 through 12. Chords of 3 won't break, unity ignites. Ephesians 6, 10 through 18. Armor on tight, spiritual warfare ain't slogans, it's war in the night.
Banner high. Exodus 17:15.
The Lord is my banner, my battle cry.
When the enemy strikes, I won't retreat.
Exodus 7:11, victory flows where
Faith and fire meet.
Amalek's more than tribes on a hill. Deuteronomy 25, 17 through 18. Coward hits the weak and still. Modern Amalek hides, inhabits doubt, shame, sin that jumps the tide and lame. 1 Peter 5, 8, prowling like a lion. Catch you when your fire's dying, so I keep hands lifted. Heart steady in war. Hebrews 12, 12, feeling was weak at the core. Joshua fought below. Moses stood above. Picture of faith in action in one love. James 2, 17, faith without works is dead. Sword in the field, prayer overhead. Psalm
20, some trust chariots, some trust flame. But we lift his banner and call his name. Exodus 17, 14, write it down. Remember, war ain't just for now, it's for every contender. It's for every contender.
Hands are high, Exodus 17, 15.
The Lord is my banner, my battle cry.
When the enemy strikes, I won't retreat.
Exodus 7 and 11, victory flows where
Faith and fire meet.
When the tired fall, lift their hands. When the weak stumble, hold the line. This is wilderness war, not by strength, not by sight, by lifted face. And it's right.
Exodus 17, 15.
the Lord is my banner, my battle cry.
When the enemy strikes, I won't retreat.
Exodus 7 and 11, victory flows where
Faith and fire meet.
This is how you fight in the wilderness. Sword in the hand, faith in the air, banner raised.
This is Exodus 32. While Moses met with God, the people built their own God. The wilderness doesn't just test your faith, it exposes your idols.
Idols in the camp, Exodus 32, 1. Hearts turn quick when the wait begun. Golden calves rise where patience dies. Tear them down before they take your eyes.
40 days on the mountain, fire still burning. Exodus 24, 18 down below. Hearts start turning. 32:1, make us gods, they said. When Moses delayed, feel led instead. Aaron shaped gold in the fire's glow. 32:4, false glory starts to show. Deuteronomy 9:12, God said they've corrupted fast. Modern times echo the same blast. Waiting seasons expose what's true. Idols ain't statues, they're whatever owns you. Colossians 3:5, greed is idolatry, lust to phones, fame, addiction, false pursuits. Golden calves wearing 21st century suits. Exodus 32:5-6, they rose to play. Worship mixed with straight. Romans 1:22-25, traded glory for lies. Worship created over the wise. Modern use, check your delay. What are you building while you pray?
Idols in the camp, Exodus 32, 1. Hearts turn quick when the wait begun. Golden calves rise where patience dies. Tear them down before they take your eyes.
Moses came down, tablets in hand. Exodus 32:15-19. Fire in the stand, saw the calf, saw the dance. Rage like a storm, made idols glance. Smashed the stone, 32:19. Covenant broke in the sight. Ground the calf to powder, threw it down. 32:20 made them drink with crown. Modern idols ain't gold, dust in cups, but they poison hearts till conviction erupts. 1 John 5:21. Keep yourself from idols, that's revival start. Exodus 32:25-29. Levi's true swords chose the Lord's part. Sometimes tearing idols means cutting ties, shutting doors, breaking soul ties. Matthew 6:24. Can't serve two kings, it's one or none. Choose what your heart sings. 32:30-35. Moses interceded, grace still burned, but sins cost state learned. Modern church, stop calling idols trends. Call them what they are, so the fire can cleanse.
Idols in the camp, Exodus 32, 1. Hearts turn quick when the wait begun. Golden calves rise where patience dies. Tear them down before they take your eyes.
What you build in the waiting reveals who you trust. Idols always rise in silence. That's what warriors choose. Worship or compromise.
Idols in the camp, golden calves rise where patience dies. Tear them down before they take your eyes.
If you don't break them, they'll break you. Burn the idol. Keep the flame.
This is Exodus 33 through 34. Moses begged, show me your glory. And God did, but the people saw it through a veil. Some still do.
Show me your glory. Exodus 33:18, face to face, no in between. Remove the veil, let the fire prevail. 2 Corinthians 3:16 through 18, in your light I finally see.
Moses pitched a tent outside the camp.
Exodus 33:7,
Presence where the faithful went.
cloud descended, glory stood.
33:9 through 11.
Face to face like friends understood.
He said, if you don't go, I won't move. 33:15, presence more vital than proof.
Show me your glory.
33:18, holy desire in a mortal scene.
God said I'll make goodness pass by.
33:19,
33:19, mercy not denied.
Exodus 34:5 through 6, he descended, proclaimed his name, mercy in the midst. Modern life builds plans, then ask God to bless.
Moses waited for glory to lead each step. Nothing less, John 15:5. Apart from him, we're bare presence. Before progress,
That's the warfare.
show me your glory. Exodus 33:18, face to face, no in between. Remove the veil, let the fire prevail. 2 Corinthians 3:16.
When Moses came down
Exodus 34:29,
through 35, his face lit flame.
glory changed him so much they feared his name.
34:33,
Veil wrapped his face, they saw light but missed grace.
2 Corinthians 3:13.
Same veil on hearts today, stuck in old ways.
But 16 says,
Turn to the Lord,
veil removed.
new gaze.
17,
Spirit brings liberty, not wait.
18, transform from glory to glory, no debate.
Modern youth
Stop living veiled religion.
hides what grace unveils. Stop dimming light to make darkness stay calm.
Matthew 5:14,
City on a hill stays lit, not gone.
presence isn't meant for the mountain alone. It follows you home,
Exodus 33:11.
face to face.
Face,
This is personal,
not stone.
not stone.
Show me your glory. Exodus 33:18, face to face, no in between. Remove the veil, let the fire prevail. 2 Corinthians 3:16 through 18, in your light I finally see.
Don't veil the glory he gave you. Don't hide the fire he lit. The world needs to see the unveiled face.
Show me your glory. Remove the veil. In your light I finally see.
Some stand outside the tent and watch others enter. I'm not watching anymore.
This is Exodus 34 God. Rewrote the covenant with his own hand. What he writes doesn't fade. What he seals, no man breaks.
Written in stone, Exodus 34:1. His word endures when the world comes undone. Carved by his head, sealed by his name.
Matthew 24:35.
His promise remains the same.
Back up the mountain, Exodus 34:1-4. Tablets, new covenant restored, Moses cut stone. God wrote the lines, true straight from glory, no edits, no signs. 34:5-7, he passed by again. Proclaiming mercy to broken men. The Lord gracious, slow to wrath, mercy and justice share the path. 34:8, Moses bowed low, worship burns where glory flows. Modern world rights, laws and sand, shifting tide, changing hands. Psalm 119:89, his word stands in heaven. Divine Isaiah 48, the grass fades, flower falls, but the word won't wait. Hebrews 4:12, sharper than steel, cause soul and spirit makes the heart kneel. I wrap these lines like chisels in stone, eternal decrees, not my own.
Written in stone, Exodus 34:1. His word endures when the world comes undone. Carved by his hand, sealed by his name.
Matthew 24:35. 34:10, he made a covenant, new wonders no nation had ever seen through. Israel was called to live, set apart. Deuteronomy 6:6-9. Bind his words, teach a line, modern use, let the word be foundation, not shifting trends, a hollow sensation. Matthew 7:24-27. House on the rock stands in stormy weather. If he wrote it, I won't erase. If he spoke it, I'll guard the place. Jeremiah 31:33. Write it inside, covenant in me. 2 Corinthians 3:3. Not on tablets of stone alone, but hearts that believe. Revelation 22:18-19.
Don't add, don't take away.
Keep the flame alive.
God, what he said. Written in stone, Exodus 34:1. His word endures when the world comes undone. Carved by his hand, sealed by his name.
Culture scribbles in chalk, what he carved in flame. Isaiah 5:20, calling evil good, good to fame. Luke 6:17, not one stroke shifts, not one jot shakes, no culture flips this script. Matthew 5:18, heaven and earth may sway, but his letters stand like pillars in the fray. I see TikTok prophets with edited lines, twisting holy ink for temporal shines. Revelation 19:13, his name is the word, not merch to sell, not trend to be heard. Romans 12:2, don't conform to the mold, break the cage, let truth unfold. Ephesians 6:17, sword of the spirit, I draw the blade, not for show but for battle made. I don't rap for applause, I engrave the decree. Hebrews 12:26, his voice still shakes seas. Algorithms battle what he speaks, not the other way round.
Matthew 24:35.
Echoes like thunder over towns. I see culture try to vote on commandments, rewrite what's divine. But Psalm 2 says kings plot in vain, his words the spine.
Exodus 32:19.
Like tablets thrown down, I break false laws, rebuild holy ground. Galatians 1:8, if they preach a twist, let the curse hit. I spit truth like stone chips in the storm's midst. These bars ain't filling or chisels, they flame eternal decrees through a vessel that bears his name.
Written in stone, Exodus 34:1. His word endures when the world comes undone. Carved by his hand, sealed by his name.
Matthew 24:35.
It was written by his hand, not yours. It wasn't voted on, it wasn't revised. It was spoken in thunder, carved in fire and sealed in blood. Kingdoms rise and fall, cultures shift, but the word
Some speak opinions, he carved truth.
This is Exodus 15. The sea just split, the enemy drowned. And for the first time, they sang like warriors.
The Lord is my strength and my song. Exodus 15:2, He's become my salvation, my victory through I will exalt His name. I won't be still. Isaiah 12:2.
Trust in Him.
Do His will.
Exodus 15:1. Moses sang when waves close tight, horse and rider swallowed in night. 15:3, the Lord's a warrior, Yahweh is His name. Psalm 24:8, strong in the flame. 15:6, His hand shattered the foe. No sword, just glory's glow. Modern seed, fear, doubt, addiction walls. Revelation 15:3, the same song still calls. This ain't just history, it's strategy alive. Worship split seas, so faith survives.
The Lord is my strength and my song. Exodus 15:2, He's become my salvation, my victory through I will exalt His name. I won't be still. Isaiah 12:2. Trust in Him. Do His will.
Exodus 15:11. Who is like you, awesome in praise?
Psalm 115.
Not to us your name we raise. Isaiah 41:10.
I won't fear His hand.
Lifts me clear, 15:13. Love leaves the redeemed, 15:17. You bring us home, Hebrews 4:9. Sabbath throne, Acts 16:25. Praise breaks chains, modern life. Sing now while fear remains.
The Lord is my strength and my song. Exodus 15:2, He's become my salvation, my victory through I will exalt His name. I won't be still. Isaiah 12:2.
Trust in Him.
Do His
Modern Amalek hides and screens and schemes. Ephesians 6:11. Armor the team. Exodus 15's not ink on a scroll. It's warfare sung till strongholds fold. Psalm 22:3. Praise builds His throne. 2 Chronicles 20. Singers alone turn war zones. I split seas with sound. Revelation 12:11. Testimony crown. Romans 8:37. Conqueror stance. Acts 16:25.
midnight dance.
Fear roars.
I roll out of
Still Exodus 14:16. Stretch the rod, watch His will.
when the sea stands tall, sing. When the night presses, lift praise like thunder. The Lord is my strength and my song. Exodus 15:2, He's become my salvation, my victory through I will exalt His name. I won't be still. 12:2.
Trust in Him.
Do His will.
Psalm 149, 6-9. Praise is a sword. This is Exodus 15 reborn. Worship's not fight. I'll keep singing till darkness takes flight. Time.
This is Exodus 24. The people said yes. The blood was sprinkled, the covenant was sealed. This is more than history. This is the pattern of redemption.
Covenant blood on the altar stone. Exodus 24:8. He sealed His promise, made us His own. Hebrews 9:19-20. The book and the people springing on.
Exodus 24:3. Moses spoke, they agreed. No hesitation, no retreat. 4 through 6. Altar build, oxen slain. 12 pillars raised for 12 tribes named. Blood caught, half on the altar, half on the crowd. Covenant louder than Sinai's cloud. 24:8, behold the blood. Moses declared, promise unshaken, perfectly paired. Modern contracts fade like chalk and rain, but this covenant stands in blood that remains. Hebrews 9:19 through 22. Sprinkle the book and the people too. Modern use, stop treating grace like decor. This blood isn't symbolic, it's the open door.
Covenant blood on the altar stone. Exodus 24. He sealed his promise, made us his own. Use 9:19 through 20. The book and the people sprinkled on.
24:9 through 11. They saw his glory, 8 in his presence, heaven's story. Covenant isn't distant, it's table light. Exodus 24:11. Face to face in sight, Matthew 26:28. This is my blood, the Savior spoke. New covenant sealed, darkness broke. Hebrews 9:11 through 15. Christ entered once for all, mercy seen. 1 Peter 1:18 through 19. Not silver or gold, but blood untainted, promises painted. Modern world signs just that tear, but Ephesians 1:7. Redemption's already there.
Covenant blood on the altar stone. Exodus 24:8. He sealed his promise, made us his own. Use 9:19 through 20.
What?
The book and the people sprinkled on.
This ain't fading ink, it's eternal vein. Luke 22:20, covenant and pain. Galatians 3:15 through 17, once confirmed, no man nanos, no scheme. Revelation 12:11, overcame by blood and word. Warriors heard, Romans 5:9, justified by the flow. Wrath removed, mercy aglow. Exodus 24, echoes Calvary's cry. Covenant sealed, where the lamb would die. Hebrews 10:19 through 20, bold interest through blood veil, ripped past steady. Revelation 1:5, wash made new, kingdom ready. Culture, science, contracts that break. He wrote one hell can shake. His covenant wasn't signed with pens, it flowed from veins. His blood speaks louder than sin, louder than shame, louder than death.
Covenant blood on the altar stone.
Yeah.
Exodus 24:8.
Hold on.
He sealed his promise, made us his own.
Yeah.
9:19 through stone.
Man, 19.
The book and the people sprinkled on.
Hebrews 12:24. The blood speaks better things. It's the anthem eternity sings. I stand on scarlet decree, signed by the Lamb. Forever free. Forever free. This is Exodus 31 and 32. Jeremiah 31. And 2 Corinthians 3. Stone was the start, but the real promise is law written inside.
No longer stone alone. Jeremiah 31:33. He writes his covenant deep in me.
2 Corinthians 3:3.
Not ink, but spirit, living decree.
Exodus 31:18. Tablets of stone written by his hand, no clone. 32:19.
Moses broke them down, covenant cracked as idols were the crown.
Jeremiah 31:31 through 34. He spoke of a covenant never seen before. I'll write my law within. He said, not on cold stone, but hearts instead.
2 Corinthians 3:3.
Not tablets of stone, but flesh of men. Spirit etched truth that won't bend. Modern world writes laws in chalk, culture edits, systems balk, but his inscription cuts through pride. Hebrews 8:10, his word inside.
The stone alone. Jeremiah 31:33.
Ezekiel 36:26. I'll give you a new heart, new spirit within. No more shadows of Sinai's flame. This fire writes names, Romans 2:15. Law and hearts, conscience aligns, truth defines. Galatians 4:6. Spirit cries, Abba, replaced with Father's honor. Hebrews 10:16. Law and minds, heart sign, covenant redefined. Modern use. Stop chasing rules without root. Let the author inscribe spirit absolute. Matthew 22:37. Love God, love neighbor. The law fulfilled in favor.
No longer stone alone. Jeremiah 31:33. He writes his covenant deep in me. 2 Corinthians 3:3. Not ink, but spirit living creep.
Stone shattered, spirit gathered, covenant scattered, then it's on inside. Jeremiah 31 came alive. Luke 22:20, blood seals the script. Hebrews 10:19, veil ripped. Romans 8:2, spirit law sets free. Chains undone like Red Sea. Culture addict scrolls, he writes souls. Revelation 3:12, names on poles. 2 Corinthians 3:17, where the spirit is, liberty seen. Tablets cracked, hearts intact. Ezekiel's promise exact. Galatians 3:24, law led us to the door. Now inscribed by more. I don't carry tablets, I carry fire. Covenant edge. He didn't just rewrite stone, he rewrote us.
Flesh became parchment, hearts became altars. No longer stone alone. Jeremiah 31:33. Writes his covenant deep in me. 2 Corinthians 3:3. Not ink, but spirit living decree.
2 Corinthians 3:18, unveiled faces,
Glory declaring,
are re-reflected, transformation perfected.
perfected.
This is Exodus 40, the work was finished. The cloud descended, the glory filled the tent. This is not a story of the past. This is presence that still moves.
Glory filled the tent. Exodus 40:34. The cloud came down, his presence at the door. 1 Corinthians 3:16. The temple is me. The fire that filled the tent still burns to set us free.
Exodus 40:33.
Moses finished the work, every detail aligned. 40:34, the cloud descended, glory defined. He couldn't enter presence, too thick, divine weight. Holy brick, Numbers 9:15-23. When cloud rose, they move. When it stayed, they wait. Groove, modern world runs on clocks and charts, but presence sets the pace of hearts. 1 Kings 8:10-11. Priests couldn't stand in the cloud. Glory loud, Ephesians 2:21-22. We're built together as his dwelling truth.
Glory filled the tent. Exodus 40:34. The cloud came down, his presence at the door. 1 Corinthians 3:16. The temple is me. The fire that filled the tent still burns to set us free.
Moses followed the blueprint right. Exodus 40:16, obedience and vital light. Leviticus 9:23-24, fire fell, glory soared, people roared. Psalm 26:8.
I love your house where glory dwells.
Praise swells, modern life builds platform and stages. Presence build temples through ages. 2 Corinthians 6:16, I'll dwell in them. He said, glory within, spirit led. Hebrews 10:19, enter boldly now. No veil, just vow. Exodus cloud was external flame. Now the temple bears his name.
Glory filled the tent. Exodus 40:34. The cloud came down, his presence at the door. 1 Corinthians
Exodus 40 wasn't final. It was prophetic sign, John 1:14. Word pitch tent, glory divine. Acts 2, cloud became fiery inside. Presence no longer just outside.
2 Corinthians 3:18. Unveil faces, glory escalating. Romans 8:11. Spirit in you quickens. Glory thickens, modern faith chases lights of fame, but the real flame still writes his name. 1 Peter 2:5. Living stones, glory zones. Ephesians 3:20. Beyond thought, glory plenty. Exodus, cloud, Acts flame. Revelation 21. Glory remains.
This isn't nostalgia, this is now. Temples breathe where hearts bow.
The cloud isn't gone. The fire isn't past. The tent moved inside of you. Glory didn't leave. It relocated. Glory fill the tent.
Exodus 40:34.
The cloud came down. First Corinthians 3:16. The temple is me. The fire that filled the tent still burns to set us free.
Haggai 2:9. The latter glory's greater than before. He filled a tent. Now he fills hearts to the core.